What's good, y'all? It's your boy YT Bounty back, and today I have a very random video for y'all. Yeah, we gonna be playing this game called Dagon, Dagon, however you say that. I don't know how to say that. Now you know what I'm saying. This joke was free, so yeah, that's why I'm playing. That's why I'm playing it. But one more thing. I was trying to get like a horror game, but it had to be two requirements. First, it needed to be free, and then second, I didn't want it to be a full-on horror game, just a semi-horror game. Cause look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna play some crazy horror games again for y'all sometime. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no crazy horror game by myself right now. Cause that stresses me out a lot. Like, I really don't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I do not enjoy it. And then like, when I play after hours, that stressed me out so much, you know what I'm saying? And y'all didn't even really watch that joke, you know what I'm saying? I got 7 views on the video when I beat that game. So you know what, bro? I can't do that right now. I can't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it right now. I'm gonna do it sometime. I just can't do it right now, you know what I'm saying? So, we on this game instead of some crazy super horror game. I mean, you know, this thing should be, you know, slightly scary. But yeah, I think this is more like semi-horror, or at least I hope it is. I hope it's not like crazy, bro. Like, that's not what I'm trying to get myself into with the plot.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Dang, I shall be no more. It's crazy. What the flip, bro? During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Alright, I probably should actually read this. Okay, others reveal interesting facts about the original short story. It's a story about some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the elder sign. Okay, so that's the elder sign down there. Alright, bet. No flip, bro.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable,
Dang.
I can bear the torture no longer.
Dang.
I shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Oh my goodness, bro. No, hold on, bro. This vocabulary crazy, bro. I did not. Alright, look. That was very depressing statement he just had right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was sad. But bro just went crazy. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? This man, that man. Bro said, what did he say? Shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below. Now that's crazy, bro. I ain't going
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Okay.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Dang. Alright, bet. Alright, let's read the papers. What the flip is this?
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Bro, what the flip is you talking about, bro? Man, what is going on?
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Alright, look, alright, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with the story, but this man's vocabulary is just crazy, bro. Like, I guess, okay, degradation, like, that's like degrading. So, yeah. The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk. Okay.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Okay, so he was a prisoner. Alright, bet. Going over here. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying?
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors,
Nice.
that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Ooh, my boy really like that. Okay, he escaped. Good stuff, boy. Yeah, right there. What the flip, bro? Oh, here we go. All right, bet. He I'm leaving, bruh.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
That's a beautiful sight right there. See, if that was me right there in this boat right now, I'd be like these right here. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'd be like these right here. Go. I'm about to drop this. I'd be like, yeah, y'all ain't know. Hey, look, I'm officially a photographer. Don't play with me. I really do this.
Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
Yeah, I'm really bad
Of
at
the longitude,
too.
I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
See, I'd be real lost. I'd just be hoping I found something. So it is beautiful. That little moon right there, that is beautiful right there.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
Okay. Alright, I respect it. No flippy. Oh shoot, get some water. Yeah, we need some water.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
I mean, I guess it's better than being a prisoner up in that thing,
The change happened whilst I slept.
I bet.
Its details I shall never know.
I
For
bet.
my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Alright, bet. So his slumber throw a flip, bro. Alright, bro, calm down, bro.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see,
Oh, nah.
and in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
Where the boat at? I don't even see the boat. Alright, this is crazy.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished.
Shoot, I'd be horrified too. Look at that thing
For
right
there
there.
was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core.
This man be spitting. That's a bar. Oh my goodness. For there was in the air and in the rotting soil a sinister quality which called me to the very core.
The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish, and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
This man be spitting bars, bruh.
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Bro, this man's vocabulary is crazy. Said perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity. Yo.
There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Where the sun at? The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty. This is like very strange. That thing sounded nasty walking.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position. Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
Dang, that's crazy he came up with that. I would not have figured that out.
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Alright. It's a little fish right here. I ain't gonna lie, I would not eat that fish, but if you want to eat it, go ahead, eat it.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
I mean, at least the sun is out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least the sun
As
is
the
out.
day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
Let's go ahead.
That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Alright, hold on. That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory for an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue. Okay, bet. I just need to read that back, you know what I'm saying? I kinda won't really.
On the third
Ooh,
morning,
that's a
I
beautiful
found the
view.
soil dry enough to walk upon with ease.
That's a beautiful view. That's another picture, bruh. I ain't about to pull my picture out the thing again, cause you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work, but
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
so slight and evil. Bruh, this man be dropping straight bars. Ain't we supposed to be looking for some puzzle stuff?
All day I forged steadily westward,
Remember they
guided
told us
by
to
a
focus on
faraway
stuff?
hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Okay. Say that. All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock, which I don't know what that means. Which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Bro, is it just was it just saying that so I could? I don't even know what's going on, bro. Won't lie. Alright, bet. I guess we keep walking. Shoot, I'm about to start looking, because I feel like I'm supposed to be looking, and I ain't been looking. So I'm gonna start looking. Alright,
That
bet. Let's keep
night
looking.
I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
What is a hummock? Is that a mountain? Like, it's telling me I'm clicking on the mountain, so I guess a hummock is a mountain. A
By
hummock.
the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance. An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. I know not why my dreams were so wild that night, but ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain,
Okay, what that mean? But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen. Yeah, I have no idea what that mean.
I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
Okay, this is a beautiful view. Dang, I wish I could see this in real life. Well, I mean, I don't want to be in this situation. Like, you know, like not like let's exclude this situation. You know what I'm saying? Just the sky. Let me just get the sky like this. The ground. I need like normal ground. Yeah, I can still do this, but like I just don't want to be stuck here. You know what I'm saying? So I can do it out the little black inky weird ground. But like, yeah, bro, the sky, bro. Give me. I'm gonna get right with that camera. I'm gonna get right with that camera.
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again. And in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day. Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy.
Hey, bro, you can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed,
You just
I
gotta
now
keep
felt
going, keep
quite
pushing.
able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
Bet,
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
bet, let's do this thing. Alright, where the flip am I going? Hold on, bro. I pick up the pack.
I have
Alright,
said
alright,
that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
okay. Whatever
But
that
I
means.
think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon,
Dang.
whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine. I felt myself on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night. Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Alright, wait. So, is this man literally like on the edge of the world? Like, is it dead, just nothing
Ledges
down
and
there?
outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent,
Oh, wait.
whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Wait, so I guess it's just more black gooey stuff down there though. It's more like stuff that was from the bottom of the ocean.
Urged
Y'all know
on
what
by
I'm
an
talking about.
impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath, gazing into the Stygian deeps where no light had yet penetrated.
Light had yet penetrated. Like, bro, even like this man just be spitting, bro. Like, bro just be talking just so like I don't even know what the word for it is. Articulate? I don't even know, bro. This man said no light had yet penetrated. I just be like, ain't no light over there. Literally saying it like that.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
The newly bestowed rays of the ascending. I'd have just been like, the moon shining on it. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
Ah, dang.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Wow. The fact that
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
this man is a genius. Like, I'm talking about his words and just how
For
he's thinking of
despite
this
its
stuff.
enormous magnitude and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith.
I don't know what that means. Matter of fact, I'm looking that up right now, bro. I'm looking up what monolith mean right now, bro. Alright, y'all. Monolith means a large, single, upright block of stone, especially one shaped into or serving as a pillar or monument. I bet. Low-key, still don't know what that means. But alright, bro,
Whose
we just gonna keep
massive
it going,
bulk
bro.
had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
Dang, already? I was ready to say. Oh, yeah. Dang, I forgot what I was even gonna say. Oh yeah, bro, this man be spitting straight bars. This is another part. Like, massive bulk had known the workmanship. I didn't even know workmanship was a word. What in the world? This man
Dazed and frightened,
Dazed
yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Bet. Alright, bet. Oh, we examining the surroundings more closely. Bro, where these little signs at? They told me to look out for these little red signs. I ain't seeing no red signs. Maybe I just ain't been looking out at the right time. I guess it'll tell me when I need to.
Now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
Dang, what does chasm mean? Bro, how does this man know all these words, bro? Now near the zenith, some weirdly. The moon, now, bro, I
And
ain't
revealed
even
the
gonna
fact
try,
that a
bro.
far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope.
Almost lapping my feet as I stood on it. Revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on it.
Across the chasm, The wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith,
The Cyclopean monolith?
on
Oh
whose
my
surface I
goodness.
could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
Crude sculptures is crazy. Alright, what in the world is we doing right now? Alright, bro. What these red things at, bro? Still don't see it's bro, it should be a red thing on this. What's good, y'all? We back once again. Wait, actually no we not. This the same video. I forgot. Wait, no. I did not mean to hit new game. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we back.
Was in a system of hieroglyphics.
Alright, wait. I feel like they just throwing me back into this joint, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know this the same video, but bro. It's been like a week since I played this, bro. Like, I do remember what happened. Man, we just gonna.
And unlike anything I'd ever seen in books.
Facts. Wait, what? The writing was in the system?
Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like.
Nah, that's facts though.
Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world.
Yeah, I remember them. Bro, oh my goodness, bro, that joint is crazy, bro, because it's really a whole nother world below the ocean that we don't even know about. Because you can't even go down there. Like, the pressure, if you go down there, you just gonna, like, yeah, you can't go down there. You're not gonna survive. So, like, it's crazy. It's a whole nother world down there.
Forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Bro, what?
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
The pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound. This man be spitting straight bars. Oh. Storytelling methods. Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed later in his work, such as telling the story through carvings at the Mountains of Madness and the Nameless City, journals, and some island, or fictional beings that is also considered the origin of mythos. Okay. Some of Lovecraft's other stories also include I bet. You can read the discovered trivia immediately or go back to them later. In the main menu, turn off displaying trivia if you find the feature. Okay. Show that jump. Yeah, just show that jump. Wait, what? Yeah, show that jump. Say that. Bro, it didn't even say nothing, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta go to the main menu? Alright, bro. Y'all got it, bro.
Plainly visible across the intervening water, on account of their enormous size, were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
Alright, bro. We getting back into this. I still don't know what we're talking about.
Men, at least a certain sort of men.
Ooh, a certain sort of men.
The creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto.
Nah, that joint look tough, bro. Ooh, bro, they look tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They look like that dude on the far right. He looked like a Destiny character, but then he looked like Wally at the same time. It's like if Wally was a Destiny character. I'ma just keep
paying
it. I don't know what I'm
homage at
talking
some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well.
I know what that man talking about. I'm paying homage at some man. Oh, I see what he's
Of their
saying.
faces and forms I dare not speak in detail.
Why?
For the mere remembrance makes me grow faint.
Dang.
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
I don't know what that means.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips, glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall.
Dang.
Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background. For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
Bro, what the flip is this man talking about? For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as little larger than himself. Oh, they talking about this little dragon dude at the bottom? Wait, is that a dragon? Nah. I don't know. It looked like a little dragon dude. A little dragon eel dude. Y'all see that thing right there, bro?
As I say,
right there.
their grotesqueness and strange size. but in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe.
Bro, huh?
Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Oh, okay. Alright, we getting somewhere now, y'all. Yo, we really getting somewhere. I ain't gonna lie, like, this is tough.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me. Then, suddenly, I saw it. With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters.
Oh my!
Fiend-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith.
Alright, bro. Hold on. Right. I thought it was gonna come out slow, bro. This man jumped out the water like these, bro. This man, bro, he had a crazy hop out the water. I wasn't expecting that. I thought bro was gonna like, he's gonna like, like how I don't know, I guess like alligators, how they kind of had like this little part out the water and then they slowly come up. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting bro to be like, shh. Bro just hop straight up, bro. Like, that's not even my fault, bro. It's not even my fault. Vast Polyphemus, like in Lotham, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith. Bro be spinning.
Which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
So you just
I went mad then.
So
Of my frantic ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
what the heck? Oh, okay.
I believe I sang a great deal and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
Laugh. Ain't nothing to laugh about, bruh. And we got some crazy stuff going on right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy.
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat. At any rate,
Okay.
I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
Nature utters only in her wildest moods. I'm telling you, bro, just be making everything sound crazy, bro. Like, this man just be spitting, bro. Alright, it look like things calming down now. We good?
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
Bro, how? How the flip this man come to a San Francisco hospital?
Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean.
Bro, what? I thought we was just like...
In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
Scant attention. What the flip is scant?
Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing. Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Lovecraft was a prominent figure in the world of amateur journalism. In 1915, he started publishing his own journal called The Conservative, which included political and social commentary, poetry, short stories, and literary criticism written by him and other authors. Howard was a skilled wordsmith, but he also took the critics to heart, which resulted in his decision to step away from writing and poetry and concentrate on weird fiction again. For the first time since his teenage year, Dagon, published in 1919, is one of the short stories written in that period. In this example excerpt from The Conservative, the master of horror fiction explains his attitude toward warfare and the idea of world peace. Why any sane human being can believe in the possibility of universal peace is more than the conservative can fathom. Should the entire civilized world agree simultaneously to disarm, one or more nations would undoubtedly retain secret armaments and at the proper time take advantage of their more altruistic and less astute contemporaries in a wild career of conquest against unarmed victims. No country is or even can or ever can be above welfare until the basic impulses of the human animal shall have miraculously changed. Hold on. Hold on. That's a bar at the end. No country is or ever can be above warfare until the basic impulses of the human animal shall have been miraculously changed. Bruh, that's a bar. Oh my goodness. That's a crazy bar. How the flip the door just opened from over there?
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist
I don't know what no ethnologist is,
and
bro.
amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Oh, it's Dagon, not Dagon or Dagon. Bruh, come on, bruh. I didn't even know it was the fish guy. I just been saying Dagon or Dagon. Alright, here we go again. Dagon. Oh, bro, I forgot what he said already. Was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. The rulers of Akkad, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war conquest. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in an Assyrian poem and an underworld prison in water in one of the Babylon texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretations of the name, as in Hebrew, the word dag means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's work, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ocean ones, a humanoid race which fish traits that resides in the oceans. He is worshipped by a secret cult called the Historic Order of Dagon. Alright, say that, twin. And see, bro, like, look, bro, this is a super cool story though, cause like I said, there's dead, like, it's for real a whole nother world below the ocean. Like, look it up. You can look it up. Like, nobody, no human or anything can go down there and see what's down there. Like, it's actually a whole nother world down there. So I mean, you don't know what could be down there. My boy Dagon could be down there. I ain't gonna lie, Dagon could be down there. I don't know, bro. But that joint is
But
sweet.
soon
Though.
perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
The flip he talking about? I ain't okay. Hold on, let me just see like if there's anything in here that I need to look at. Yeah. All right. August Derleth was an American writer and anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company Arkham House. Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's work, after his death he was surrounded by numerous controversies. One of the most questionable decisions involved in introducing the good versus evil doctrine. Derleth was a devout Catholic. To the I ain't even gonna try that mythos, which it concentrated with Lovecraft's view of the world and his approach to comic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Alright, bro, I don't know what the flip they talking about, bro, but like, it sounded like the dude was cool with the dude, but the dude, bro, never mind, bro, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, nah, for real though, what's my boy name? Lovecraft? Bro, Lovecraft, that's a sweet name, bro. Like, your name being Lovecraft gotta be a W. Like, I know you be taking W's if your name Lovecraft. If I got any supporters with the name Lovecraft, please say something in the comments. Well, I mean, don't nobody be saying that in the comments anyway, so I know
It is
for a
at
fact I
night,
don't got,
especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the
I
thing.
tried morphine,
I tried morphine.
but the drug has given only transient surcease and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Dang.
So now I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men. Dang, because nobody gonna take him seriously, because this is like some crazy stuff he talking about. I get it, bro. That's crazy. Alright. Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12. God dang, bro. You smoking at 12, bro? Man, slime. In order to look and feel like an adult. Okay. And his correspondence with his friend Reinhard Kleiner, right? These people got some crazy names. He claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. He had also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced by his letter to Zella Brown, dated 13th February to 1928. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquor, and I never intend to. Have strong aesthetic disgust at anything which blunts or coarsens the delicate natural equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my personal repugnance, hence I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I am rather in favor of prohibition, the prohibition of any one antisocial force as well as of any other. Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm with him, no, bro. I don't like, bro. I ain't trying to ever drink either, bro. Like, I don't want to drink, bro. I don't want to drink, smoke, or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm.
Nah, and I don't think you tripping, bro. I think, bro. I think you straight, bro. I don't know how you ended up in San Francisco in the hospital. That's kind of crazy. But nah, I don't think you was tweaking, bro.
A mere freak of fever, as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man of war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
Bro,
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed.
Bro, what's up with the music? Why the music tweaking like this, bro?
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite. I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind.
Dang. Y'all seeing this? Nah, but what if they... But what if it is... What if it is... And they do come up? Cause we polluting the world?
Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is kind of crazy, bro.
The end is near. I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
You already know this gonna be one of them little animals, bro.
It shall not find me.
It shall not find me. What the fudge? Alright, hold on. I'm not ready for this. I ain't gonna lie. Let me take a little sip of water right quick. Y'all stay hydrated.
God, that hand.
Okay. Can I move?
The window.
Alright, bro. Go ahead, bro. Oh, dang. I forgot that's just him. Dang. Bro, I don't know, bro. This game got me thinking. I ain't even gonna gonna lie, this game dead got me thinking right now, bro. Like I don't know what to say right now. This is crazy, cause this game, bro, like this whole story, bro, this show could be like this, bro. This could low key be facts. Like I ain't lying. This could low key be facts. Matter of fact, I know for a fact we can't get down to that part of the ocean, so I don't know what's down, bro. All right, bro. I'm about to end the video, bro. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, this game was cool. I liked it. It was very good. I liked the story. Very cool story. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a great day, great night if it's nighttime, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all smiling, I hope y'all happy. And hey, YT Bounty gone. Like, comment, and subscribe.